Who did that track?
Knock mine. Knock mine.
Who did that track?
Knock mine. Knock mine.
did that track?
Knock my.
Hey man, what's happening? ATL Flag Football Podcast, man, and we are back in the building. Thursday night, man. Thursday night live. You know, it's sometime. You know, we thought we were gonna start a little bit earlier, but engineer ran into a little traffic. That we're gonna say. And as you know, man, to my left, we got Mr. Five Star himself, James Reeves, the world traveler, back in the building. And Pop did, man. You know, got Pops in and out. Sydney's in the building. What's good, brother?
What it do?
And out there in the audience, man, we got OG, my boy on Classic Conversation with JT and Low. Mr. JT himself was out there in the building. What's up, TZ?
What's happening, people? What's going on?
Got one of my Gemini twins, man. Tony, you still play with Shockwave? That's an inside joke.
Let me go ahead and push this out. See?
Tony made more tournaments than anybody, boy. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Inside joke. Oh, man.
Hey, I still got a bad pack.
I bet you do. Oh, man. That's my Gemini twin over there, man. We share the same birthday, man. Appreciate that, Billy. Yeah, man. Your boy turned 5'4" today, man. Yes, sir. Good day. So anyway, we're going to rock and roll. We got a lot to go over tonight, man. Week 1 started last week. But we're going to jump off with Caitlin Clark, WNBA. So, it's 2 parts of this story, right? Because initially everybody was kind of mad because they were saying Caitlin Clark is the reason why people are watching the WNBA now. She's brought all these fans. And of course, Angel Reese said, hold up, hold your horses. Hey, you know what I mean? I'm a part of this thing, you know, which I support wholeheartedly because me personally, I've been watching WNBA for years. I've always been a fan of the women, just like I like women's softball, man. I just think sometimes women just have a different purity to the game. You know what I mean? So I've always enjoyed it. So you know, I remember when Angel Reese and LSU made that run. The start of that season wasn't about Caitlin Clark in Iowa. It was about LSU
And most definitely was.
and South Carolina.
Yes.
Because remember, South Carolina went undefeated that year. So that was the conversation. It wasn't even about, you know, she became in the picture when she started making this run and the points and all of a sudden in the championship game, and then it was good versus evil in certain people's mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then you go to part 2 about the Olympics. You know, a lot of people feel Stephen A. Smith voiced really big and highly that he thought there was a fool to not put her on the Olympic team. So, we'll start with you, James. What say you?
I don't think she's done anything special in the league to be on the Olympic team. I mean, she's come in, but she hasn't been this savior that they thought she was. She's not reproduced her senior season in the WNBA.
She's not going to. And I don't think she ever will.
Exactly. So, with that being said, I think that there were other deserving people that were better than her to be on the team.
Okay. Sydney, what say you, sir?
I mean, it just all comes down to, like you said, the sentiment that is going around the whole WNBA, right, is viewership. Mm-hmm. These ladies are asking to get paid, and that only happens one way. You know what I mean? If ain't nobody willing to watch, you not selling. And she's the hottest thing. She's the hottest thing that they got right now. Controversial or not, you know what I mean? It just makes sense. I was listening to, if anybody out there, you know what I mean, trying to get your money up, Earn Your Leisure podcast, if anybody know about that. But anyways, so I was listening to some of those guys talk, and they were saying, if I'm a sports agent of any other female that's on that Olympic team, I want Caitlin Clark there. I want her there. You know what I mean? Me just being in that area, you know what I mean? That's easy sponsorships, views, you know, everything that comes with that. So like I said, for the sake of the sport, she needs to be there, right? And to James' point, just to kind of debunk what you're saying, Devin Booker made the Olympic team. And Devin Booker is a decent player, but I can name a lot more people that could have, you know what I mean? Kyrie ain't on there. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, it goes both ways. But like I said, I think the only reason why she's not there is probably political.
Wait.
Politics. Politics.
What?
So
politics. I mean, not political, but politics. That like
so
that's
hold
what it
on.
comes
I
down
want to make
to.
sure I understand what you're saying. That last part. I was going with a lot of stuff you said earlier.
I definitely
You
agree
just
with
said-
Sydney.
Huh?
I agree with him.
You agree with Sydney?
It's political.
But you're saying the only reason she's not on there is political?
Yeah.
So are you saying that you think she's one of the 12 best players?
No, not
what do you mean?
Because that's not how
So
they
that doesn't
pick these
matter?
Olympic teams. That's not how they pick these Olympic teams. That's not how they pick these teams.
Especially the girls' team.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they have not.
No.
History shows they've only allowed 3 rookies in the history of the Olympic team. It wasn't the last 3. It was Brett. Tarasi was how long ago was that? That's not the last 3.
But wait a minute.
It's only been 3 total.
She ain't nowhere close to what Diana Taurasi was.
Or Stewart.
I'm talking about when they came in.
But she wasn't that. She's not that good when they came in as a rookie. They deserved it because of their talent. She isn't that good.
I mean,
Two things. One, who are you going to take off of the team? That part. In regards to her, being popular, this is not a United States basketball league. She's popular in the United States. She is not popular internationally. She's done nothing.
Good point.
Nothing internationally.
March Madness isn't.
No, it's not. The March Madness is here.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But
Luka Doncic never played in March Madness. Luka was known internationally. I'm gonna tell you something. Who was good this year? Connecticut was great this year. They're not known internationally.
I mean, but so you think if we're going off of that, right? We're going off the roster. Can we take somebody off for being less internationally known than her?
Experience though.
Wait. I don't know. Hold on. There's nobody on the team that's known less, because all of these women that's on the team has played internationally every summer. Caitlin Clark has only played in Iowa all her life.
If I'm going to make an exception for anybody to play,
right?
it's going to be Caitlin Clark.
But Sydney, you talking about viewership. the Olympics don't struggle for viewership because they
That
only
part.
happen every
Okay,
4 years.
I
and
understand
people
that.
are always tuning in to the Olympics.
And getting back to
Y'all making
to,
it seem like the Olympics got views like the Super Bowl. Like
they do.
They got more. They got more, Sidney.
Like I said, no, man.
Do you understand that
The
it's the
Super Bowl is
Olympics
between
on
two American teams.
I'm not.
The Olympics
look,
between
I see what y'all saying, but
50
no,
countries.
bro. America
She ain't doing nothing.
globalization.
You said soccer.
now
then
look-
you might have an argument.
I'm saying,
Hold on. Can I throw a caveat in it? Can I throw a caveat in it? I think they should take all three of the rookie girls. I think they should take Brink, Reese, and Caitlin Carr.
I was
Because of the popularity.
So,
mean,
so we're saying
I
these
can
women
see
who've been
Reese for
busting
her
their
defense.
No, let me. Hold on, let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me finish too. All right.
But
I think that USA team is so good. It don't matter who on the team. First and foremost, I don't think they're not going.
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. So that doesn't mean if I've been wanting to be an Olympian and I've been working all this weight, I've been playing all these international
No,
games,
I
you're gonna
agree.
take me off just because when I've earned that spot?
I mean, I
It
think
doesn't matter how good
the
we
people
are.
that
I've
I
earned
ever
that
would tune
spot.
in.
I've earned that spot. What do you mean? I have to give up my spot for a
No,
rookie?
I'm just saying. I think that in general, all the spots are subjective. Like I mean, like I said, because to me, it's no. Besides Aja Whistling, all the rest of the WNBA, they're all good. I just think they're all good. I'm not. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think that they're sorry enough.
Are there players better than others?
There are.
So,
But this is what I'm
good.
saying. But all I'm
To
telling
be a
you
professional,
is,
everybody's good.
I'm just telling you,
but
if
there's
you
players
put
better than
if you
others.
put them three on the team, and they probably wouldn't play because, like I said, 13, 14, and 15 don't play. It would boost the viewership. I'm not saying that they have to play.
How?
Because they're popular.
Yeah,
they're
you'll lose the
popular.
U.S. viewership.
Like-
what
like-
you say.
But once again,
Yeah.
the Olympics
Yeah.
don't struggle
If
for
we
look
flip
forward
this
to the Olympics.
if we flip this right and make him in and say this is a rookie LeBron James, does
No,
he make
they
the team?
put
Does he make the team?
all.
Or are you gonna tell me no?
It's not because of
But let me
who it
say-
is. It's
did they
about
not
how
put-
good
Let me
they
say
is.
this,
And
JT.
she's
Did they not
better.
put
LeBron
LeBron,
James came in the league
Carmelo,
as a
and
grown
Dwayne
man.
Wade on the team and didn't even play them? That first Olympics, they put all three of them on the team and didn't even play them. And they lost, but I'm just saying, they put all three of them on the team for popularity. It wasn't that they were
All
the
three
best.
who?
LeBron, Carmelo, and D Wade. They put them on the team and they lost, but they didn't play them. But they put them on there because of the popularity, not because.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying they wasn't that good. I'm just telling you. But they didn't even play though. No. I'm talking about no. I'm talking. Let me say this.
They are
so
not.
so this is what I'm saying. When LeBron, Carmelo, and Dwayne Wade first got on the team, they weren't. They wasn't 13, 14, 15 in the NBA, and that's why they didn't play.
Thank you. That was because of coaching. That was because of coaching. They were getting out-coached by those European teams. Period.
This is why Coach K became the coach because they didn't agree with the coach.
Correct.
That's why. I'm telling you something. Those guys were good.
Get the microphone. Look at
Those guys were good, and they deserve to be on the team. They deserve to be playing also,
freezing too.
and because they didn't play and they lost is the reason why. What is it? What is it called? The U.S. What is the committee called that?
The U.S.
Olympic Committee. U.S. UOC.
Yes, whatever that Grant Hill is running right now. This is the reason why they grabbed a coach and said, you're going to be the coach that's running the Olympic team. That's why Coach K was running it when he was running it. He's the one that came on after that mess that happened with, like you said, with Carmelo, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron sitting on the bench. But Caitlin Clark, Reese, and what's the other one? Cameron Brink or the girl from South Carolina? Which one? Either way, none of them are
The fact
better.
that you even struggling over the name.
You feel me? None of them are better than those girls that's playing right now. These girls have international experience. They know how to play the international rules. Plus, Caitlin couldn't even make the trials because of the simple fact. I mean, she was competing, but she couldn't make the trials.
Look,
Well, she made the last ones, but she didn't make the team. They didn't. The Olympic team, you got to remember, they're picking players, and
Not
then they're
picking the
picking
best.
schemes. They're picking players per. You know what I mean?
Does a shooter not fit in every
There
scheme?
can only be. There can
Does
only
a
be so
shooter
many
not
players.
fit in every scheme?
But have you seen the shooters above her?
I mean,
They're real
but I'm just saying though, one of them
them
go
guards gotta have her.
down. One of them go down.
Not shooting that well right
She ain't doing
I mean,
what she
look,
did in
that's-
college, Sydney.
But look, I understand that,
So
but
then
y'all
she don't need to be there.
y'all still missing the point. Like you said, it's viewership. It's viewership, man.
It's not.
You
They're
keep
not
saying that
struggling
they
for
struggling,
viewership.
man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Olympics not struggling
It
for
just
viewership.
it makes sense. It makes
The
sense.
the U.S. might be struggling, but
I don't look now.
I just don't think you can. You have to take the best players.
Another argument. And I forgot what WNBA player or she might not have even been a player. I don't know because I don't keep up with that stuff. But that's what they were arguing, right? When she made that comment saying, or I think it was Angel Reese. When they were saying like, I'm a part of that, or Caitlin Clark, or again,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
pay
she said,
attention to
"Don't
all
forget
that.
me too." That's
But
right.
I only knew about it because it came up on TV that they were arguing about it. I don't know nobody really in the WNBA. But once I seen what they put out, it's must watch TV. Like,
Don't nobody care about them girls.
But that's here.
Man, I'm
that's
telling
here.
you,
That's
man.
here in
Hey,
the
look.
U.S. of A.
Them girls in China.
man.
But you got to put the
We'll-
best team up there, man.
we'll see,
And
man.
could you
Like I
imagine
said-
had they picked her over some of them?
They could win without her.
They talking about it would have been
They already
a
don't like
good
her.
experience for her. Can you imagine the treatment she would have gotten?
They already don't
had
like
she
her.
been picked.
They'd have been
That's
beating her worse
so
than
can
they
you
already
imagine
beaten her.
But-
if they know you got selected over this woman and this?
But
you know
that's
the treatment
why
she would have gotten?
that's where I say it becomes political. That's why I'm saying. That's why she's
It's
not
not
on the team.
political.
So it-
It's like
You
we're
just
not
on
going to
this
put you on
youth
there.
thing,
It would be
Sydney, and
political.
Get rid of the
put her
old people.
on there. That's political.
I mean that
Put
too,
her on
but
there, that's political.
it works vice versa. It's like no,
Sydney want her there.
We can't put it on there.
And Sydney don't like
I don't know
old
her.
people.
I don't know
Look
her.
at all the
I don't
teams
know
Sydney
none of
play
them.
on. He get rid of the old people.
I don't know.
Gas,
Nah, the
LOZ.
old people still
Sydney
there.
get rid of old
He
people.
didn't talk about
Still
drink.
there
He didn't
being
say- he didn't
old.
say, well, they drink old drinks in here.
Exactly. If it ain't new, Sydney don't want it.
Hey man, the future.
But just so you understand,
You get her rookie year,
no.
and then you get her. You know what I mean?
The Winter Olympics in 2022
The next three?
had 2 billion viewers. The
Okay.
last Summer Olympics had 4 billion viewers. Caitlin ain't doing nothing for them
Let's-
numbers,
let's-
but them 35 people out in
let's-
Iowa that ain't shucking corn that day.
Nah,
It'll be 35.
you shit,
They
man.
sucking corn that day.
We need to look into them NIL deals. Let's see what she made compared to them other girls, and tell me, does that matter?
All right, Orlando said put on the team to get the international exposure, but you have plenty of time. She's a rookie. They play.
she
They
do got
play. They
time.
play
She
international
got time.
games
She got
every
time.
year. They got in 2 years. They play. What's the other thing they do every 2 years?
The world champion, the world game, the world.
They'll
Is it
put her on
FIBA?
that team.
The
They'll,
World
she'll get the
Championships every 2
experience. So
years.
then the next Olympics she'll
Play
be
there,
ready.
yeah.
Play there. Get the experience there. Don't force something. I think it's a bad idea to force something.
Yeah.
Christian Laettner got put on that team where he shouldn't have been on, and they treated Christian Laettner like a doggone stepchild. You know what I mean? They treated him like a stepchild. You know what I mean? Because it was on a team of grown men. You had no business being on that team. You know what I mean? They treated him like a stepchild. You know, that's probably why he sucked in the pros. He couldn't recover.
So Don said,
I ain't watching none of that shit.
Don
No
said it's not always about the
Don't
money.
matter.
The Olympics will get viewership
It's
regardless.
only about the
it's
money.
level to the game and
It's
maintains
only about the
integrity.
money. That's why they do it.
I'm not big on basketball, but having college players played in the Olympics, if so, they did play in the Olympics and we weren't winning, so they got rid of them. That's exactly why the pros took over.
And why? Because the international team are
Were
grown.
way better
They were
than
grown
the
people.
college people.
These people play. What's the boy Lucas started playing against pros at 12
Yeah,
years
12.
old?
Yeah, 12. He ain't no rookie. He's
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
nah, he ain't no
But that's what I'm
rookie.
saying. That's what happened with all these international teams. So they're so much better by the time we get.
College Olympic team was 1980.
Ain't that the one with
That's last time.
It's last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob Knight, Michael Jordan,
Right.
Danny Manning, all those played for your time.
Man,
Yeah,
I know
back
Mike.
in the olden days, Sydney.
Yeah, I ain't.
After that, John Thompson went out there and sucked.
I'm trading all of them.
They said, you know what? This
Non-shooting ass.
Yeah, it's about winning, not fame and who starring. They want W's and goals.
But like I said, I mean,
they do this just but they don't make no money.
It's corporate exposure, man.
that's what I'm saying. That's all it is.
XO said the U.S. has won since '92. They should pick views.
Again, like I said, disclaimer: I don't watch no women basketball. All right, I just watch First Take.
I get it.
So
and he made up. All right. Speaking of First Take, we'll go this real quick before we get into flag football. Speaking of First Take, so what was your opinion on
Second Take?
Stephen A. Smith on he's saying that black people aren't going to accept Will Smith until he apologizes to the black people. What your boy Stephen A. said. Yeah. And we
don't care about none of that. We don't care about none of that, man. We don't care. The shit was funny when it happened. It's still funny. Like, Will Smith gonna make a movie, we're gonna go watch it. Like, we might not pay for it in the movies, but that shit gonna come on Netflix.
So all is forgiven, huh?
Hey, man, like, for what? You know what I mean? We not at the Grammys?
So basically, we got it from the Young Coalition. The same thing we got the other night.
Right.
Like, that, man, we don't care about that.
What you thought, James? Does Will Smith owe the black people an apology for us to go watch Bad Boys? It's already
I get where he's coming from, though.
Which already went over $100-something million.
To not be ignorant, I do get where he's coming from,
I don't
but man,
think
no.
he owes us an apology.
Exactly.
He owed Chris Rock a sincere apology.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's done that. But I haven't really.
But
went back
to not get
start
support,
supporting him yet.
You could have done a lot of.
He's
a lot
in the
of
neon category right now.
I mean, hey, look,
Yeah.
y'all wanted to still go back and support R. Kelly no matter all the nonsense.
haven't.
Come on now. No,
Yeah.
I get it, but
I
I'm just saying we have people amongst us that, you know what I mean, let that rock. And I'm like, okay, so you don't get mad at the man for getting mad. Like that.
If R. Kelly
Who
dropped
is
the album right
DKTV?
now, I'm buying it.
Angelo.
Thank you. I didn't know that. So look.
DKTV. He
All
said
right.
we let anybody on the podcast.
But let me say, hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this about the Stephen A. Smith, Will
Go ahead.
Smith thing.
Go ahead.
One thing I do know about Bad Boys, I know it's good, and the reason why I know it's good because they pushed that motherfucker out quick. That's how I knew that it was a good movie. Cause I said, them motherfuckers just finished shooting that motherfucker. I ain't seen no turnaround like this in a while. So they must have knew it was good. You know what I'm saying? And then two, like he said, I think Stephen A. Smith is saying that Will Smith owes us an explanation, but he don't owe us that. He don't owe us nothing. You know what I'm saying? He owe us some more movies, okay? Because that emancipation shit was some bullshit. It's like 3 hours of my damn life I couldn't get
look,
back. But other than that, I'm ready to see this Bad Boys.
Look, I just want to.
Because I watch Emancipation and I was mad as hell at that.
I just want to put it in there, right?
All right.
And maybe I live under the rock. I know Caitlin Clark. I didn't know that there was a Bad Boys movie came out. Come on now. Put her on that team. Stop playing. Put her on the damn team,
He
man.
try to connect
Hey, put her on the
Caitlin Clark
team.
and Bad
Put her
Boys.
on the team, man. I didn't even know the damn movie came out.
He's speaking for the young people. That's why I said the stuff we never know, man.
If that's the case, we lost Dwayne.
We are lost. We are.
All right, man. Interesting.
But speaking of movies, real quick, did you see The Strangers? So it's in the theaters now. I didn't know it was a remake of an older movie called The Strangers.
Is that the one with the people being quiet, the black lady?
That's Quiet Place.
Oh, Quiet
This
Place.
was
I know
called The
Quiet Place.
Strangers
Yeah.
Part 1. It's about these people run around and kill people. But this particular movie is different because they got away with it. No, they didn't get caught in the end. There was no rescue and save them and blah. No, they got away with it. And it was like, yeah, next.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, they left them people dead as a doornail and just laughed. So it's a good movie.
Oh, wow. And I ain't seen that one. I heard that one, but that sounds interesting. I might get the link for that one, though. I don't think I'm going to go to the theater for that one. All right, man. We'll jump into the flag football world real quick. Week 1, 5-Star Sports.
So yeah, we had our
Quite exciting.
We had our season opener last
Season opener.
week. Normalcy. It wasn't probably.
That's right.
exciting.
Hold on. Y'all click the like button. Thank you, doggone United Flag Football. Y'all click the like button on the side, man. You know, push those buttons, man. So, likes go up on there. And everybody's listening. If you're on the Facebook thing, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube so that you'll be notified every time we go live as opposed to trying to figure it out when we're going live. It always alerts you. All right, James, go ahead. There you go. Thank you. Whoever started
Yeah,
doing that.
my bad. One second. Yeah. If y'all tap into the Instagram, ATL Sports Organization, I got the link up there. Y'all can share it right there. You know what I mean? On your page. You know what I mean? Spread the word. Let people know we out here, man.
There it is.
Okay. So yeah, another routine season openers.
Routine. I like that word.
You know, players were excited to return to the field after about a 5 or 6 week of meaningful football. So yeah, we started out this season. We're at our biggest season so far. We have 18 teams in the league. We were able to break it up into a competitive division and a pro division. You know,
How do you feel about that? And how do the teams feel about that? Just out of curiosity, from what you've gathered thus far.
Well, I think the teams in the pro bracket they're cool with it. They you know, the teams that, especially from the last playoffs, there were teams, you know, that felt like they should have been in the pro bracket. So now they have an opportunity to be in the pro bracket and show everybody that they're pros.
Okay.
So yeah, well, you know, and then there are teams that are in the competitive bracket that feel like, hey, this is good for us. We're able to compete against who we compete against. And then on week 3, we have cross-divisional matchup. So in week 3, all the pro teams will play all the comp teams, so that you'll get some of that experience that some people claim is necessary. So, which I do feel that at some point it is necessary a little. So we do have the cross-divisional matchups. And then we're going to have our 2
Yes.
anyway. So
What up, Jay?
so yeah, and then at the end of the season, of course, they'll be able to play in their respective brackets to win their division. So I think it's good. I think it allows people to be able to, you know, compete against, because, you know, if you can't win the competitive bracket, then I think you probably need to go ahead and stop a little bit talking about your pro team, you know. And then if you're in the pro bracket, show and prove, you know. Because it's not a cakewalk. I don't think any side has a cakewalk. I think the teams in the comp division are all somewhat evenly matched, and, you know, it's not going to be a runaway train. And I think the teams in the pro division, I don't think it's going to be a runaway train either.
So let me ask a quick question.
Okay.
So, based on this scenario, and it's just as you, the rankings are going to be based on the pro and comp, though, right? It's not going to be based on
right
overall.
now, if the average person went to the site and looked, they would just see overall rankings.
Okay.
But when we look at it, it's broken down by division.
Okay, but playoff wise, it's going to be broken down by division.
Yeah, playoff.
Okay.
So the teams have already been identified in their respective
Okay, that's what I want.
divisions.
All right. So if I go 10-0 in pro and comp, I still
you
play
will be number 1 in comp.
Copy that.
And then yeah.
All right, that's what I want to know.
So that's how that's gonna work. So with that being said, we can go on over and start off with our comp division, which was played at McNair last week. We opened up.
It's possible, Billy. It's possible. Depends on who it is. Billy says, so that cross division, do you think you'll pick against a pro division team? It's possible. Depends on who the matchup is.
You know, you're right. It's possible.
It's possible.
You know, we'll go over that actually, because that's the next full week. So we'll actually be looking at that at the end of the show, Billy, because that's week 3. That's when cross division is. So so we opened up today with United at Rare Form. United was coming in off of their best season thus far at 6-4. Rare Form, he had some setbacks last season. Because of what I was coming from last week, I don't have the actual picks with me. I wrote them down on a piece of paper. I got them at the house, but I'll have them we'll tell y'all what y'all picked. But
Good, because I don't.
So, in what I would
Feel like y'all
consider
picked
an
United.
upset, no disrespect to any of the teams, but Rare Form won that game 12-0.
Man, give me my push-ups, man.
Hey,
Orlando.
I need my motherfucking honey, dog. I need them.
Hey, look, I just-
But
I need them, man.
and again, you have to do what you got to do when you got to do it. But neither one of the
You 0-1.
starting or backup quarterbacks were there, so they were down to the emergency quarterback.
I know you got me, dog. I know you got me, dog.
Oh, okay.
United.
Yeah, for real was
remember
playing
that
quarterback.
game where Denver had to play with the wide receiver?
Orlando, you gonna continue to be
That
strong,
nigga
boy.
gonna be strong, boy. I told you.
So in United's defense, that's what happened in that game. But you still got to put out there and do what you got to do.
That's right.
But Justin had to end up playing quarterback at the last minute.
Man, somebody said it wouldn't have mattered. Somebody NH baby said it wouldn't have mattered, Orlando. Yeah, dog. Doe said so. Doe said no sympathy. Who lied? Who showed up, huh, Doe?
So then in the next game, we had Rare Form playing our new team, Moneyball. And Moneyball just getting their feet wet, learning the ropes, seeing everything. Rare Form coming in off that first upset. I think it was an upset. Rare Form took that game 6-0.
Okay. Rare form put up 2 donuts, huh?
They put up 2 donuts. They did.
Hey, rare form. Way to start the season.
And then the next game, we had Asylum, another one of our new teams, going against United, still without their top 2 quarterbacks.
Okay.
But, Justin at this point has gotten his feet wet, He learned, got a little rhythm going.
Okay.
Asylum and Sydney, was using that offense they just showed you.
No. Hey, wait.
Let me get my recap.
Wait.
Can I please?
Go ahead.
You can talk after I finish my recap.
Go ahead.
I gotta get my monologue.
Go ahead. Get it out. Get it out. Man. Don't
You
play
already
with
know
me.
where this is going now. So
We didn't run none of that.
Asylum has brought the genius of Sydney in this new age offense.
Hey, man.
And so,
We gonna get there.
and with that being said, United won that game 14-6.
Okay.
So as you
Okay.
can see, that shit won't work.
Look. Nah. You. If you want the real recap, you know what I mean?
Hey, you ever
All right.
got on your own team? Go ahead.
All right,
Talk
so
to us.
the real recap, right? And I went back and watched film, right? And I'm really dialed in when I watch film. I break down every set of offense, defense. You know what I mean? Every position.
At the end, was the score still 14-6?
No. It was, but I mean, I'm watching the film at the end. You know what I mean? So we making corrections. You know what I mean? But we gonna give Moneyball the benefit of the doubt, right? Because they new team. It's Asylum, not a new team. It's a team full of young kids, fresh out of high school.
Wait a minute, y'all lost the money ball?
No. We
who the fuck is
no.
that?
United,
they lost
right?
United, okay.
Which was a halfway decent team last season, right? Okay, by records, a young team full of 7-on-7 players, straight out of school, college. Some of them still in college, and semi-pro guys. Not a lick of flag football being played outside of the few leaders that we have. You know what I mean? Putting together a team. So you know what I mean? Take that win with a grain of salt. United got a system that they run. They know their players. You know what I mean? Like they getting their stuff together. But
appreciate
we lost.
you saying that, though.
We lost on the controversial call.
I'm glad
though.
you said that because I was having a conversation with one of your players,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Oh, we got these athletes. We're gonna be blah blah blah." And I said, "But
It's
when you
probably
run
Chad.
up against
It's probably
a team
Chad.
that has a system and chemistry,
Yeah,
it
system
can
matters.
beat that in some certain
Yeah.
situations.
Yeah.
So until you guys get chemistry, it's gonna be like. But I do think, from what I've heard and seen,
It's not
at
bad.
least about halfway through the season.
It's not
I believe
bad.
it's gonna be a different asylum.
Definitely playoff bound. If you however many push-ups you want to bet on that,
Okay.
Dwayne,
definitely playoff bound.
I ain't want to bet them push-ups.
So he pushed that on you, didn't he? Yeah, he did push it.
All right. But yeah, so we go ahead and continue. All right, that
okay.
game out the way. We took our lumps and bruises.
He said, watch your film, I'm all up in there.
and I didn't say, but y'all was talking cash-ish on the sideline.
Hey man, what else we supposed to do? We supposed to come out and say y'all gonna win? Y'all gonna beat us? What we supposed to do?
And they say,
on
watch
now.
your film. He all up in there. Who is NH Baby?
I don't know. Tell him to get a real profile picture. He gonna be up here in these
Okay, never mind. It's number that's KJ. He the number 3. He wide receiver number 3 for Rare Form.
The number 3, not the 2, not the 1. The number 3. All right, KJ, playoffs. I got you.
Okay, so the next game we had Moneyball versus Asylum. But I will give you this. You for the first brand new team that come in the league with 30 deep. With the roster completely full.
Man.
I'll say that. That's not something you see often.
Facts.
Whereas
Boy.
Moneyball came in with 16.
Yeah, we got
it
30
was
people.
94 degrees.
Hey, Mac, you watching? We got 30 people, Mac.
So,
yeah, we out there deep.
on the roster. That
Deep.
is. So, Asylum took out Moneyball 18-0 in this game. So,
Yeah,
I think
we figured it out. We figured it out after United, right? You know what I mean? Like I said, first new team, first game going to against United. We're gonna spin the block, see what y'all talking about. But
What offense did you run?
Moneyball new too.
Did you change offense in that game? Or was it ready?
I ain't giving out no secrets. Why Watt should have been there? Y'all want to
he
know?
put
Y'all
away
want to
that
know
offense,
answers? Y'all want to know some
he
answers?
didn't run them 6 bubbles.
Hey, go
They
get
were-
that film.
They were triangles, but
Go get that film. You want to see what we did? Go get the film. Or go ask Moneyball what we did. How about that? Go ask Moneyball what we did.
So we were finished with that group of players for today.
He said, see it drunk.
Nah, I ain't drunk.
Man, great.
So then the next game we had was Big Swamp Buck,
Big Swamp
who
Bucks.
are our previous season's runner-up
I
in
know,
the
right?
competitive division
Right.
playoff versus Outsiders.
So is Big Swamp Pro?
No, they're
Okay,
they're competitive,
okay.
but they played in the championship.
Yeah.
So
I mean, 'cause they a good team.
And then they had Outsiders who improved after they had to make a switch at quarterback. So this was going to be a team looking to continue with their stride versus a team that was looking to get back to their old winning ways. Score in this game ended with Outsiders 12, Big Swamp 6.
I picked Outsiders on that one. I remember that. You picked Swamp Bucks.
I believe that was correct.
You said who won? My bad.
Outsiders won this
Outsiders.
12-6.
Okay.
This is a new Outsiders. Their whole team is basically new.
They got a lot of young guns.
Yeah, they went out and recruited, rebuilt,
It's a whole different-
retooled. They got a couple of veterans for leadership, but they got a lot of new energy out there. So
They changed it like mid-season last season. They just kind of flipped the script a little bit.
and then so we go into the next game with Outsiders versus the new look DOA, starring the brand new quarterback that has unretired. He had retired at the end of our last season.
That's right.
But he came
the return
back.
of Boot.
So they featured
Oh, man.
T-Mac.
Big Boot Brady.
So it was T-Mac versus Outside.
Yeah. Still kicking.
He closed down the Patriots and ran over there to DOA.
Now, of course, I didn't tell Dwayne this until after y'all picked.
Doe came out said straight up, he sucked with exclamation point. God, no, Doe, he didn't get to the score yet.
So Brady was the issue the whole time. Would never guessed it.
Gracias por ser. Talk to us.
So
And who they played, DOA versus who?
there was DOA versus Outsiders.
Oh, Outsiders. Okay.
No, you picked DOA because I told you after the show was over with that Brady was playing with DOA.
Nah, you told me during the show.
Oh.
Definitely didn't pick Brady.
Yeah, I made that mistake.
Oh, you picked Brady.
I picked him because I said I didn't think Outsiders
Okay,
win
yeah.
2 in a row.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Angelo was right. Outsiders did not win 2 in a row. Outside DOA won that game 7-6.
Look at that! Look at that big boo! Boy, you ain't let me down, boo! You ain't let me down, boo!
DOA
7-6.
7-6.
Okay.
God,
close
dog.
one.
So I felt like I was gonna be so excited about beating Swamp, but they're gonna mess up the second game.
Is this the same Richie? What's up, Richie?
Richie.
How you get in here?
Richie.
Richie.
Cause I'll put it in the group chat.
Okay.
Hey,
What up,
man.
Richie?
Yeah,
Oh, so Brady didn't do
go
shit.
hop in that pickup group chat, man.
Oh, they said they threw the pick 6. Outsiders, they threw the pick 6. And that's how they lost.
How many picks did Brady get? I don't know yet.
I don't know. Apparently, they won by Gracias por seis, huh?
So then the next game, we had Paid in Full coming back for a full season after taking some time off versus Swamp Bucks. I guess you would expect Swamp Bucks not to go to 0-2. Paid in Full, they coming out to set the tone. They ready to get back to winning. Not a lot going on here. Swamp Bucks took this one 6-0. I think Paid in Full just got to get their feet wet because
I believe I picked Swamp Bucks too, didn't I? I don't think I picked them to go 0-2.
I don't think either of y'all picked Paid in Full. So then the next game we had DOA versus Outkast. Outkast got a few new pieces over there as well. They had some change ups over there. Brady, it's like he gonna go 2-0.
I definitely didn't pick Brady to go 2-0.
Said DOA Outcast.
DOA Outkast. It was a tight one.
Okay.
Both teams only scored once.
Okay.
But Outkast made the extra point and DOA didn't. They won 8-6.
8-6 Outcasts. Okay. He said I'm suspended. Does that mean I can't join the podcast either?
It's an extension of 5-Star Sports.
Appreciate that, Ray. Thank you, brother.
And then for the final game at McNair, we had Outkast that Paid in Full. They played a good game, close game over there. Extremely got close. It was a 1-point victory. Who'd you pick in this one, Dwayne? Who'd you think?
I don't remember. I really don't remember. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I picked Paid in Full.
I don't have the paper. It's in the home. But Outkast won this game 7-6. So
They won.
2-0.
Yeah, two. Well,
Outcast
two.
won it.
My thing is they won 2 tight ones, 2 close games. You know what I mean? So
you got.
I mean,
listen, you gotta learn how to win.
yeah.
But also shout out to Paid in Full and Outkast
Chef Champagne, still the
for
quarterback.
cleaning up the field. They cleaned it. It was spotless. I went over there, to check to make sure when I got that the field was. I didn't have to do anything. It was totally clean. So I totally appreciate the guys at McNair but those 2 teams for making sure the fields were left in a great condition. Unfortunately, I can't say the same thing about Carver. There was a lot of people that left a lot of trash. A lot of people that was isolated from the rest of the group with their tents in certain areas, so it's easy to identify it was their trash.
That's why I made a point to come to you, and I went to you and Ed's. Hey,
So,
see our corner, don't you? I saw Trey. I was like, hey, come look at all. Make sure we straight. I sure did.
So now we'll move on over to Carver and see what was going on over there.
Yeah, what's going on Carver?
I think we might have had a slight dust up with Joe World or something like that. I can't remember, but we'll see.
Something slight.
So we opened up the
game when it was dropped.
with Fly By Night against the preseason favorite champs, Georgia Raiders, because they let everybody know.
Raiders gotta figure that out.
They were
Yeah, they gotta
supposed to
figure
be
that out.
in pro because they got left out because of Joe World.
That's what they
And
said.
so they let
I
everybody
mean,
know.
they nah, don't do that. They won last season. They deserve to be in pro.
No. It's not what he said.
That's
right?
not what was said. That's not what
I mean,
happened.
well, I mean, they might have not said that, but I feel like if you won last season, like you deserve to be
No.
pro.
We're talking about something different.
Yeah.
They
Okay,
felt
okay.
like they should have been in pro, period.
They should have been playing for them.
They should have been
Yeah,
playing over
challenge.
Joe World.
And what was it? How many seasons had they played before that? Was it 1, 2, 2 seasons?
Yeah, that
What,
was
have
second
Raiders
season.
been
their
a team?
First season?
That was their first season?
I think it was their first.
I don't know.
was their second season.
Maybe their
look,
second.
We all old. We can't goddamn remember.
It might have been their second. I don't know, but yeah, but they definitely they put everybody on notice because they reminded Angelo how they beat them. They reminded Smoke how they beat them. They reminded everybody that they beat them. So they let Fly By Night know that they were going to beat them too
They did.
until the score hit 0.
Ain't happening.
And Fly By Night won that one 14-13 in a thriller.
Oh, wow. 14-13.
14-13. It was a close one.
Yeah, I think I picked Raiders too, didn't I?
Yeah, well, I need the Raiders to figure that out, man. Y'all got too many athletes over there.
I mean,
Too many
But it
athletes.
was a close game. But at the same time, Fly By Night. Okay, yeah, this is their second season. The spring was their first.
Okay.
Fly By Night ain't no slouches. You know,
No,
I
no.
expected them to
Yeah,
come in, and you know they are in the pro division as well. So,
yeah.
Because Roddy don't even come to the games.
and then Rodney did not come to that particular game. There was a concert that he felt was.
Oh, that's what that comment was about. I wonder what that was all about.
But and then so in the next game we had Georgia Raiders versus Georgia Elite, the two Georgia teams.
Okay.
And you know, I think Georgia Elite was coming in feeling confident that they would be able to take out Raiders. Raiders, once again, were confident they're going to take out everybody, and of course they weren't going to go 0-2 on the day. So you know, really close game. But unfortunately, Georgia couldn't pull it out. So
Said
the
Georgia
Georgia
couldn't
team
pull it out.
lost. So the final score in that game was 14-12 Georgia.
Georgia. What's the end?
I know it.
Well, the Elite team had 14. The Raider team had 12.
I picked Georgia Elite too.
You did.
So Raiders went 0-2.
Unfortunately,
God,
they
dog,
did.
Georgia Raiders.
Now my thing on that,
Talk to me.
again, what we just said, these veteran teams got systems. They got their schemes. They have identities. Go ahead, get right, Georgia Raiders. Figure out where you fall in the realm of flag football. Find your identity. Stick to it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all it was.
So
Look,
the
that's
next
all it
game we
is.
had Fly By Night versus Joe World.
Okay.
Joe World coming in, opening game of the season, amped up. Fly By Night flying high off that first win. Aldo over there with Fly By Night with that veteran leadership.
Oh, do it Fly By Night.
And he went Fly By Night, helping them get it together, coaching them up.
No, okay.
Tez is taking over running the show this year. So, you know, a good 2-0 start in the pro bracket would definitely be a good look.
Facts.
And starting out the season 0-1 will put Joe World in a hole, especially since they broke out their new rusher, Rook.
Return of Rook.
Yeah, I saw
Rook.
him return.
So it was a 16-6 showcase in this one.
16-6.
16-6. Unfortunately, Fly By Night couldn't pull it off.
Alright.
Joe World took this one. So, and then we had Joe World
I ain't watched no Joe World
versus
games.
Georgia Elite. Who did you pick, Dwayne?
want to say I did too.
Uh-huh.
I want to say I did, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I need like a white.
So this game was good. This game was really good. This game was so good that the
And
players
they
wanted to. They were missing each other. You know what I'm saying?
They were missing each other.
So we had what I would consider a little snafu
Okay.
in this game. Nothing major. I actually left it in the tape. So if you've watched this game, you'll see, a little frustrating moment when the quarterback was running and the rusher he didn't tackle him, but he dragged him to the ground. So I could definitely understand the frustration in the play. And then the quarterback got up and
Showed how much he missed him.
yeah. And so, but it was quickly resolved.
Billy said, I heard they were hugging.
It's in the video.
I
You
said
can go and look
I
at it.
saw it.
Joe said WWE.
Yeah, he but for most people don't understand, if you look at the video, actually Leno did not slam Loco. Loco pre-slammed Leno before as he was getting to him. So he wrapped up
How the
and pulled him
quarterback slam
down.
somebody? You trying to run the ball?
But it was quickly over before we could even blink. But if you watch the video, the funny thing in the video was the commercial that came immediately afterwards. Shout out to Art for his sense of humor. So immediately after that, Kemp says, we'll be right back after commercial break. And Art puts in a commercial of a self-defense class.
Are you serious?
So if you haven't watched that video,
That's
please
funny.
go and watch. It was hilarious.
That's funny.
YouTube, why watch
But,
TV? YouTube.
That's funny.
So, but in a tight, because Georgia Elite had lost a couple of players last season that went over to Joe World, and then they returned back this season. So,
A little tension brewing.
just a good divisional matchup. Georgia Elite took this game 8-0.
Oh, Georgia Elite shot Georgia.
Georgia Elite won this game 8-0.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
And a surprise.
Interesting.
I ain't surprised.
The next game we had Georgia Smoke versus YB. Welcoming YB back to the league. Return the YB football.
That's belt to ass. Hey, look, that ain't clapping. That's belt to ass. Hey.
Georgia Smoke coming in
snap.
off of their first 5-star championship.
Didn't see that coming.
YB coming in off of having not played in an actual season in a few seasons. So, with a bunch of new players too. It was definitely a new look YB.
They did.
So they getting their feet wet, getting the game back together. Smoke coming back,
He said, oh, yeah, see it definitely drunk.
ready to defend their title. Smoke took this game 30-6.
God.
And then the next,
I heard it was a mercy rule.
Nah, don't skim
game
over
was-
that. Nah, don't skim over that.
No, wait a minute.
Cause that's not a normal score. Y'all know that. 30-6.
God.
they were
crazy.
just getting themselves back together. They had not played in a while.
That's true. YB ain't played in a
YB.
minute, but hey, that leadership over there, you can't let that happen. I you know what I mean? A team full of vets.
Yeah, 30 points.
It's not a team full of vets though. YB has a lot of new players.
You have the vets that matter.
No, because Lee's not playing. He has to probably get surgery.
I mean, Lee, that's one person out
That's-
that system.
you know.
that's one person out that system, man.
It was a lot of new people.
It is, but
hey,
like
new
I said,
different though.
hey, look, YB, I expect more. I
Hey,
expect
new-
more,
new
man. That's
ain't
all
no
I'm
regular
saying.
one person.
YB, man,
That boy, that
don't,
different.
You know,
man,
Hey,
y'all better come out. No more losses for the rest of the season. Like, come on,
Again,
YB, let's get it, YB.
I would never guess 36. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. That's wild, man.
it's just again, they just got to get it back reworked.
Yeah.
They're going with it.
Yeah.
They should have stumped both games.
But then the next game they played, we had YB versus Shockwave. So Shockwave coming out for their first game of the season. YB coming back, trying to dust the cobwebs off.
Go ahead, send it
continuously
over,
play. It was an afternoon game, so Shockwave players were able to get out of bed. They would show up. They didn't have
But they Tiger Bomb on.
7 to 8 people as normal. So
Not the Tiger Bomb.
YB won this game 13-7. So they were not going to be shut out and embarrassed twice.
Good shit, YB.
You want to talk
Good
about
shit.
this game, Dwayne?
Yeah,
So that's what happened.
Yeah, Dwayne showed up late. We showed up late as a team. Hey man, when I say we look bad that first game, we looked really really bad. And I told the guy just that, the quarterback didn't show up till after the second drive, the third drive of the game.
I mean, but regular
Anyway,
season don't matter to y'all, right?
No, I mean, no. We practice regular season.
I get it.
Huh?
I get it.
It's a 2. The first game was at 2. And he showed up about 2. We did start early. Whatever time the game was 2:05. We ended up playing 1:55 because, I guess, because Mercy ruled the first game, so it had some extra time. So we didn't play early.
You agreed to play early?
I didn't disagree. I told him give me 5 more minutes.
Okay. So just
we had enough people there. I don't make no excuse. You know what I mean?
Why
I don't make no excuse for that jump, man. We got 8 people there. That's all we need.
Why you ain't put Kirk at quarterback?
Well, why would I put Kirk quarterback?
Well, I mean, you said he was running late. I mean, Kirk.
Champ was there.
Was Kirk there on time?
Champ was there.
Oh,
Kirk was there.
okay,
Champ was there.
okay.
Yeah, man, we ride with Champ.
I mean, I seen
We
Kirk
look
play.
bad. Now
I seen Kirk play number 1. I never seen Champ play number 1. So
Oh yeah, Champ's played.
Purpose.
Yeah.
Champ has played several. He won.
Yeah.
I mean, I
He was nominated.
haven't seen. I haven't seen.
He had MVPs
Yeah,
last week.
Champ
last
that,
season,
Champ
like
that dude.
3-4 times.
Champ that dude too, man. We
I
look
believe
bad.
it.
I ain't
believe
gonna lie. We look bad as a team, but we lost with 27. They scored with 26 seconds left in the game.
Okay.
So then,
We had 2 players who were playing positions that they really weren't comfortable with. Both our linebackers never really played linebacker. They were really uncomfortable. You could tell they were really uncomfortable. And I could have made a change, but I decided they're gonna learn in fire, and I let them stay in the fire. You know what I mean?
like
They
it.
got exposed a little bit. No, Tank wasn't there. Yeah. And I didn't put Amos at linebacker at all. You know what I mean? I rolled with 2 guys who hadn't really played, and linebacker for us before, so they had to learn. They learned in the fire. So it's all good. I think it's gonna make them better. They're gonna be better.
it was
That's
a
how I look
one-score
at it.
game, so it's not like they got torched.
No, we lost. They literally scored with 27 seconds left in the game. The one that scored was with 27 seconds left. They made a nice little quick inside screen. Man, man just dangerous. You know what I mean? You got down there to tackle that dude.
I mean, my interesting take on this game, and I be honest, I've been saying it for the longest. I feel like Shockwave has been a D2 team, right? Between both of y'all, YB and Shockwave, I love the fact that y'all have that infusion of youth, and y'all working it out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all allowing them boys to play and getting them right because y'all understand that's what's gonna propel the team forward. You know what I mean, for the future. So I do commend both teams on that. You know what I mean? Just it's gonna come with some, with some
Bumps
hits.
and bruises.
Yeah, you gotta take them.
The key to a young cat is his willingness to learn. And if you show me your willingness to learn, we can ride with you.
To be
You know what I mean?
coachable.
You gotta be coachable.
That's it.
You know what I mean? I don't care how talented you are. You could be the fattest joke in the league. If you uncoachable, man, you are not for my team. Period. I don't care who you are.
DKTV say sitting the drunk, call him a Uber.
But I ain't drunk nothing. Hey, look, you calling me an Uber, better be to your girl house. Nah, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I be there.
System.
Yeah. Lee was coaching all the way from the end zone. He was still trying to put him in place. Injured and all. So that was a good game. It was a good Shockwave YB game. You know what I mean? Came down to the end. That's how we normally play each other. No matter who's on the field. We play each other like that. So, you know what I mean? Nobody's more familiar with the 2 teams than each other, so it's all good.
So the next game we had 4-4 in Georgia Smoke. Georgia Smoke coming in, of course, defending champion.
Undefeated wide to wide.
What was the game of the week? This was the game of the week. Okay, deservedly so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
Intriguing.
it was a tight game. Actually, surprisingly, I expected a medium scoring game. The game actually went down to the end with Smoke attempting the game-winning field goal, and
it was 0-0, correct?
And missed it.
Wasn't it 0-0?
It was 0-0, and
Tie
then
game.
the game ended in a tie. So, I mean, I guess with two powerhouses, that's kind of you expect close action like that. Either it's going to be high scoring or no scoring. In this particular case, it was no scoring. So, yeah. So, we'll be looking for more action from them for the rest of the season.
Hey, look, when y'all ready for Sid, you know what I mean? Hot takes and coaching breakdowns. All right, y'all know where to find me. All right, I watch these games on YouTube. You know what I mean? Again, like I said, I be dialed in when it comes to that film. So.
Yeah, so we had our first tie of the season. So then we're moving right along.
Moving right along.
The next game was Shockwave and Predators. Predators coming out to make their opening debut of the season.
Ronnie say, why no double forfeit? Why would it be a double forfeit, Ronnie? Something happened?
What? There's no double
Ronnie did ask why
forfeit.
was there no double forfeit.
The game ended.
Cool Free TV
In a
said
tie.
Smoke was driving at will, 4-4, couldn't move the ball.
Smoke couldn't score.
Well, in order to, I mean,
You driving at will, you gotta score.
You didn't get in the end zone.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's not-
a tie game. That's the
You know.
result.
We was finna
So,
score until
If
somebody felt.
4-4 couldn't score, neither could Smoke because it was 0-0.
Know what I'm saying?
So neither team could score.
Pot calling the kettle black.
They might have had more yards. I'm not quite sure because I didn't watch.
Yeah, no, they definitely had more yards.
The game.
They definitely had more yards.
I just saw a few important plays, but at the end of the day, it was a 0-0 tie. So, yeah, Shockwave. I guess Amos had made his way back to the field. All of the old people had gotten their Bengay and Tiger Bomb.
They warmed up.
And so then we had Shockwave versus Predators. Dwayne had made it for the second game, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Dwayne made it.
Yeah, so Dwayne was there. So, and I know this game started.
4-4 scored. Let's not forget the 4-4 score.
Controversial
there was
kickback.
a controversial score.
Hey,
And I say
I think it was a
controversial
touchdown.
because
I think it was a touchdown.
I saw it.
I think it was a touchdown.
And I talked about it with Josh afterwards. And when I looked at it on the videotape,
It was like
On
this
the
close.
videotape, it looked forward.
well, see, and that's what I explained. I said on the videotape, it looked like it could have possibly been 1 foot forward because
On the video, it looked forward.
and I
That was the penalty. The penalty was full.
Oh,
pass.
forward, yes. And but I also told him, that's a play that depends on angles. You know what I'm saying? Depending on which angle you saw that from, would have
Depends on what you
determined
said.
what you saw.
It was close.
So it wasn't like an obvious 5-yard forward pitch, but it wasn't like it was 3 yards back and you called it forward. So I told him, I said I can
Who
understand.
made the call?
Ed made the call.
What was his position?
He was on the side. Because Herb was the white hat.
Hey, look,
Herb was the white hat.
we gonna say, you know what I mean?
Ed was
Ed
the
eyes
side.
might not work no more.
It
but-
was the side guy.
Ed was the side.
That was his call.
So,
Alright.
so yeah, so but
Guarantee you was behind.
but it was but I can
It
tell
looked,
you
it
this.
looked from the. I ain't gonna lie. From the angle I was at, but I was close to the side of the end zone. It looked forward. But I think Martinez and a couple guys from our team said it didn't look forward from their angle. So it was definitely a situation of what angle
And that's what I
we caught it
explained
from.
to Josh.
So we
when I
had
said
mixed
to him.
reviews on the
I'm
sideline
not
of who that was forward.
It was. I told him it was a really close play, though. I think if this was the NFL and it was challenged, the play would have stood because there would have probably not been enough
a decisive
evidence.
Yeah.
Because, matter of fact, I can. I don't know. Do I have the?
Cool Free TV said y'all still trying to give 4-4 or something.
I mean, ain't trying to get nothing. The game
John
ended
said
in a
all
tie.
Old people showed up. The way you at, John? Boys overrated. Ooh. I ain't gonna respond to that one. Depending on angles, would it be too much ass refs to move during the play?
See, I can't show it to everybody, but see here, Angelo, this is what I showed Josh. So
Do
you
it.
see the pitch right there.
I try to count the yards in
He
the
looks
video.
like he's slightly behind that line, right? And then on the next picture, it looks like he catches it slightly in front of that line.
My thing
But
is,
it's angled, so you can't. Only way you really would be able to tell is with an overhead. Has somebody been out there with the drone? But other than that, it's a judgment.
I feel like he was definitely behind him. When you watching the video, the player who caught the ball was definitely behind him, but I feel like the pitch might have been forward.
Well,
if that makes sense.
If you notice,
he threw it
ran
forward,
up
but
to
the guy.
catch
That's
the
what I was
ball.
saying. That's what I was saying.
You
So
know
that's
what
what
I'm
makes it
saying?
hard. That's what makes it hard. Because
That-
he threw the
it's
ball
really
forward, but the guy
hard, so-
behind him caught the ball.
I'm not disagreeing with the play that was called on the field because it was a really hard play.
Yeah.
But leading up to that, that was a great juke by Miko to even get that pitch out there.
Boy.
So, but anyway, so back to Shockwave and Predators. We led that up. Shockwave, Predators. Shockwave took this game 12-8. So what was it about this game that was different than the previous game?
Well, the whole team was there. Well, most of the guys were there. It was a decent game. We scored early, if I'm not mistaken. We definitely looked better on defense, and I think the score we gave up. It ran a
Blown
deep out.
coverage.
It was I wouldn't say it was blown coverage. Kurt made a football play.
Okay.
Arnold has a great arm, as we know. Arnold threw it out to the sideline that very few quarterbacks can make that throw.
Kurt tried to jump it.
And Kurt tried to jump it
Okay.
and missed it. And JL was the wrong person to be there because if it come close to JL's hands, it's as good as caught. Hey, because even if Kurt missed the ball, most receivers would have still missed it based on
thinking
how he
that
jumped.
would've- yeah.
But that
Thinking
dog
he
on
would've caught it.
JL, that dude, I don't know what that dude got hands out this world, man. JL snatched that ball, and then he ran another 30 yards down the field because our corner was having a conversation with their wide receiver in the end zone, and JL just kept running and ran right beside our corner. He turned around, looked. He didn't know the game. He thought the play was made because of how Kurt jumped it.
Yeah.
And then think, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Play
that's
to the
how it
whistle.
happened, man.
Play to
JL
the
just ran
whistle.
down the field, and they literally in the back of his zone. They're just talking, and he ran. Charles, brother, go, yeah. We're not paying no attention, bro.
You know what? Yeah.
And that's how. He made a great catch, but he didn't take it. Kurt never touched the ball. Kurt missed it, and JL he caught it. It was a great freaking catch. It was a great catch. You know what I mean? But
Oh, DKTV is Kemp.
Yeah, I know that.
I didn't know that. I was struggling. Okay.
Dirty stopped running on the score too.
Don't know TV.
Well,
I'm not.
and then that takes us to the last game of the day, which was another surprise. Predators at 4-4. I guess the first game probably just they exhausted a lot of energy in the first game.
They being who? Oh,
4-4.
okay. You said the tie. All right. I just want to make sure you said they. I just want to make sure what team
and
we're talking
then,
about. They exerted a lot of energy. You said.
Yeah, you know, with a tie, that takes a lot to get down to the field.
James is
Nobody's
good, y'all.
scoring. But and then Predators
good, boy.
were upset about the loss to y'all, so they wanted to come back out swinging. So Predators won that game 24-8.
Really?
Yes.
So was it people missing from 414 by chance?
I think a couple of people had to leave early.
We got to leave early.
Yeah.
Okay. I just checking. So did that affect the game at all? You think?
I think so.
You think it might have had some effect?
Yeah. You know, I be trying to tell people to schedule their work accordingly, but you know, sometimes people can't get the time.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Babysitters don't always.
I think
show
they
up.
still got enough. I still think they have enough athletes to compete, man. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. You gotta play with what you got. Next man up.
Next
I
man
don't want to
up.
hear.
Yeah.
You're a politician.
So we're gonna.
I'm practicing.
Christian said they weren't playing to their full potential. So, Christian, you're saying y'all still should have won that game. Billy, what say you? Did the players overexert themselves in the previous game? Did that play a role in y'all beating them soundly? Because 24-6, you said? That's not a typical Predators for a score. So, just curious. Billy. Uh-oh. Now, Billy, answer.
Who is fast?
That's Christian.
Oh, okay.
He said, no excuses, we lost. All right, James.
So we're gonna go ahead and go with the standings. So we're gonna give you the overall standing,
Okay.
and then, but of course they're divisional based. So we'll tell you overall currently, and I actually told them to take a picture of it so they can have a memory of it. The number one team right now is Rare Form.
Good job, Rare Form.
About that.
They're 2-0.
He said rookie scored 2
They're
TDs.
tied with Georgia Elite and Atlanta Outcast. They're all 2-0. Rare Form, of course, holds the tiebreaker, but divisionally it'll be split. In fourth place, we have Georgia Smoke at 1-0-1. Then we have Predators, DOA, Outsiders, United, Asylum, Joe World, Swamp Bucks, Fly By Night, YB, and Shockwave all tied at 1-1. And the rankings are in the order I read it. And then you have Raiders, paid in full, 4-4. I'm sorry. 4-4 is next at 0-1-1. And then you got Raiders, paid in full, and Moneyball at 0-2.
So who's 0-2? Raiders and just 2 teams?
Raiders,
Moneyball.
That's it?
and paid in full.
Oh, and paid in full 0-2.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
So yeah. So that leads us to our Father's Day football.
Mm-hmm.
Now, pause.
Those
If
who
I
are
can.
watching that may not know because they were not there.
Yeah, thank you.
When we were at the meeting, all via unanimous vote, the captains requested that we put the game back on Father's Day.
You did.
Originally, I had set a bye.
You did.
But everybody wanted to play, so that is why we're playing on Father's Day.
That's what they said at meeting. They were like, man, we all play on
Fuck
Father's
them
Day.
kids.
Everybody.
It was, you know what's crazy? The only ones who didn't want to play were the young guys. We know, all the older guys like, man, we always play on Father's Day. We used to it.
They dad still alive.
Huh?
They dad still alive.
Yeah.
That's why they want to play.
So before we
What
all,
you guys just said, man? Dude, why their dads are still alive.
They dad still alive. That's why they don't want to play. The young guys gonna go see their
Everything is about
dad.
age
All
with
y'all
Sydney.
old folks, man. Y'all got nothing better to do. What is? All right, okay. My bad. Hey, man, I'm just call it spade a spade. Hey, I love my OGs though. I love my OGs.
God, dog, that's terrible.
That's all it is, man.
so this week
Who said he gotta go?
the
He terrible, ain't it, man?
the comp division
man.
will be playing at Carver this week.
Got kicked off, huh?
No.
Excuse me, my bad. Got overexerted.
We just want to make sure everyone gets a good change of scenery and see
Okay.
everything the same way. We want to be fair.
Absolutely.
So, we originally started at McNair, and some of the players from the pro division actually went to McNair. So they like getting that home field advantage.
Hey,
So-
man, I love it. I love it. Hey, see me at the field too.
So this week we'll start with the comp.
Dang, Orlando.
Let me get this up low to Wayne. So our first game over there, we have Outsiders at Asylum, 10 a.m.
Who
Who you like, Dwayne?
I'm not here. Don't ask for no inside information.
I'm pretty sure
I
they're
don't know.
not.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So Dwayne going for it at this
Yeah,
field?
Dwayne
You said
got
who? What's the game?
Outsiders and Asylum.
Damn, Outsiders 2-0, ain't they? 1-1.
1-1.
God, dog, Noah.
1-1.
1-1.
Y'all had 30 out there last week, Sid?
That's funny.
Yeah. What I
Okay.
just said, man. I'm not here. Don't ask
I'm
no
just
questions.
asking y'all how many people y'all had out there.
I can't count.
Y'all had enough. Y'all had more than
I'm drunk.
20.
I can't count.
Y'all had more than 20.
I don't remember.
James, they had more than 20 out there last
James
week.
went out there either. I do remember that. I had to pull the trash cans out. I had to pull the trash cans out. James went there.
They got young folk. They be taking their daddies out.
But Sydney
Yeah.
always.
We might be missing the game because we got, we got other things to do.
I'll take Asylum. I ain't picked Outsiders in a while, man. They been winning, so I guess I'm their good luck.
So you got Asylum?
Yeah, it's early in the morning, man.
It is.
Crazy
You
things
going
happen early in the
So
morning.
you going depth is what you're
I'm
saying.
gonna go Outsiders.
You going depth.
I mean, if them young
Time
boys
to
show up
depth.
like they always do, I like y'all.
I
Y'all got
respect
some
it. I
good young
respect it.
players.
You say you got outsiders?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Outsiders.
All right. So how many push-ups?
Oh,
We're
I'm
not doing push-ups.
That's
ain't doing that no more.
that's Olak do all them push up bets.
Oh.
Yeah.
I bet against our team.
So then we got Rare Form at Outsiders in game 2
So you saying y'all gonna knock off Outsiders?
at 11.
No, I don't know.
Low.
Man, speak on it, man. Huh?
Rare Form at Outsiders.
Rare Form is 2-0.
Rare Form's 2-0.
Well, I already picked Outsiders once, so I can't pick them twice because I haven't seen them go 2-0 yet. So I got to go Rare Form. Instead, I see them go 2-0. I ain't seen it happen.
I'm not gonna change it up, man. When Caleb got on the call today, he looked like he was at practice, so I'm gonna go with Rare Form again.
Yeah, he was at practice disturbing us,
Yep.
running all around.
I'm with it.
So
My
at
boy
12
dog.
o'clock, Dwayne is back on you. We got
Orlando
Asylum.
say he got 100 on the Outsiders against Asylum. Go Orlando. There go your challenge. You want it? What say you?
Hey, playoffs.
There you go, Orlando. He ain't betting on his team.
Dwayne, Asylum at Swamp Box.
What time the game at?
The game is at noon.
Ain't no excuse to be late. Either team.
Swamp Bucks.
Okay.
Hey.
So, Swamp Bucks. Who was playing? Was DJ quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just by himself?
DJ backfield. He had Coley.
Cool.
Coley the center.
I seen Coley running around backfield last week.
Oh, okay.
So this is Swamp Bucks
I'm on
and
the podcast.
Asylum.
Call me back later.
Yes.
Dang, Asylum. I gotta go. I go Swamp Bucks.
No bet. Playoffs.
All right, Dwayne. No, Low. DOA at Rare Form. Brady. Brady.
And we said Brady went 1-1.
He's throwing a pick.
Dang, man. That would be like saying Rare Form would go 4-0 if I picked them.
You think Brady go get away from Caleb?
No.
I say DOA. I believe in DOA. It's not just Brady. It's not just Brady over there. It's not the Patriots.
And who did DOA beat last week?
DOA beat.
No, Asylum definitely gonna be straight. I agree with you on that. They got a lot of young guys that can play over there.
I say by mid-season, Asylum is definitely gonna have it a turn. I think after week 3, they'll probably win more games than they lose.
All right, DOA Rare Form. That what we talking about right now?
And I'm trying to pull up who they beat.
Who do it play the second game?
DOA beat Outsiders last week.
I can't go DOA 2 games in a row.
The second game they play Swamp Bucks.
Oh,
And you already picked Swamp Bucks.
I picked Swamp Bucks. I'm going rare form.
I'm thinking DOA.
That was tough
man.
though. I wouldn't be surprised though. I think it's gonna be a good game.
Dwayne,
Yeah, it will be.
He just took my pick.
You want rare form?
you can still pick him.
Nah, I'm
I about to say I go DOA if you go rare form.
okay. Rare form.
All right, I go DOA then.
What was it? Rare form beat Moneyball 0-6.
I ain't worried
Oh,
about
really?
that.
And in the last game of the day, we got Swamp Bucks at DOA. Dwayne.
Ain't Swamp Bucks 1-1?
Most of the league is 1-1.
Yeah, that boy at it. Y'all need the camera on him. That boy at it.
I pick rare form to beat DOA. And DOA 1-1 too. But they beat outside.
They sound like Dwayne dozing off.
That's why I said,
trying
yeah,
to
Dwayne
think.
at it though. They past their bedtime.
Trying to think. Damn.
The gamer Mo.
Who the gamer
Who's
play for?
smashing who? No, I think that's Maurice.
I don't know.
So I think he's saying they smashing Rare Form.
Maurice. DOA.
Oh, he DOA?
I think so.
I'm gonna go. Oh man.
Don't hold that ball, Brady.
Go ahead. You pick low. I can't even pick this one. I'm gonna just pick the opposite of you.
Who the game?
Swamp Bucks and DOA.
I'm going Swamp Bucks.
I'm gonna go DOA. Damn it, Brady.
See, that one, I think I like Swamp Bucks now.
Okay. So now we're moving over to McNair in the pro bracket. PD is going to be, we're going to have a little Father's Day cookout over there. They're going to be grilling out over there. So I don't know what time he's going to show up, but definitely come out and hang out over there after your games or bring your kids out and all of that good stuff. So we open up the day at 8:45. Low, we got YB at Predators.
YB Predators, huh? 8:45 in the morning?
That's kind of
Yes,
tough.
sir.
Just because of the time, I know him.
Billy, have y'all beaten YB before?
Just because of the time, I know.
YB got young guys now, though. They got some young guys out there. I mean, I'm going YB.
Okay.
Predators.
Predators, huh?
That early?
The
Predators.
Predators gonna have the
Dwayne.
numbers. I know that.
Predators YB.
Man, you just put me in between the rock and the hard place. So I think I gotta gain some games. Mad you didn't have the record.
He said they're gonna drown them in the swamp.
I saw that, right?
I don't.
What is a big swamp bug?
I have no idea.
Can we
think
get like a
this-
mascot,
I think
like a
Cody
figure?
Cody from Carolina. Them
Is
Carolina.
it like
Deer
the boogie
with
monster?
A big deer out in the
A deer
swamp.
don't live in the swamp.
What? A buck? A buck is a deer.
A Milwaukee buck. There's swamps in Milwaukee.
Look, they
Cody
got
told me
Man,
something.
look.
It's something about Carolina swamps or
They
something.
got
Okay,
the swamp-
I
they
guess.
got
You from
bucks
them
out in the
Carolina.
swamp.
You gonna have to educate us, Coley.
I'm gonna pick Predators just to try to
What
gain
is
the
this
game.
It's that, I don't
You
think
got
that's a bad
Predators.
pick, Dwayne. I don't think that's a bad pick.
That's gonna be another good game.
Like I said, early in the morning, like you said, YB got young guys.
Billy, your ass better be on time, man. You only gonna show up for 2 damn weeks.
Billy ain't
Make
gonna be there.
sure.
Billy might not be there.
God damn, man.
Billy ain't gonna be there.
Billy, you gonna be there a week?
Hey, he did say that. He did say that.
So actually, swamps, but even in heavily hunted areas, swamps produce big bucks because cagey
I
older
guess.
deer bed where predators can't reach them without direction, and bucks rarely leave their sanctuaries. So big swamp buck is just what I said.
I
Big
guess.
buck in the swamp.
I guess. I still ain't never seen one.
Well, you said he gonna be there. All
For the
right.
second game, we got Predators at Fly By Night, Dwayne.
Billy, they need these games. So I don't know. But Fly By Night got that running quarterback, so that'll
So
be
Arnold will
tough.
be there.
That'll be tough on Predators right now. I'm gonna take Predators. I'm gonna give them 2 wins this week, Billy. Billy, I'm gonna give y'all 2 wins last week.
I got Predators
this week.
Yeah.
'Cause I told you we were better than y'all. I didn't mean it like that.
Okay.
They
Fly By
do
Night
look
got
good
30
on film.
people. Low.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
I think Predators got a better overall
Okay.
at this point.
10:55 low.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Elite. YB.
Ooh.
The game of the week.
Interesting.
Hey, I mean, before anybody say anything, I want to go on record by saying I think Georgia Elite could be one of them dark horse teams. I mean, and maybe it's not that, you know what I mean, secretive, but I feel like they could be dark horse team to make the championship this season. I do. Think they got a chance to at least get there. I ain't gonna say they gonna win it, but they're gonna get there.
They have talent.
Yeah, I would say
can't deny that.
it's been a long time coming.
So I'm up first.
Yeah.
I'm going on a rare time where I picked against YB. I'm going Georgia Elite.
Dwayne.
That'd be an interesting game. I don't know if they ever played each other.
I'm gonna go YB.
They have, but I think they played back when Mike bring the heat. I think
That
it's probably
wasn't Georgia Elite.
No, I know that's definitely not the Georgia League now, but I'm saying like
Yes,
I think that's the last time I can remember.
Gladiators.
Yeah,
But that won't the same.
Of course, the same. But I'm just saying, I think that was the last time I think they played.
Who did Wayne pick?
I actually think they played in Christmas Cash.
YB.
You picked
You
YB.
picked YB, Dwayne?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they did play in Christmas Crash.
I think they played in Christmas Cash.
Okay, I want part of
Who
Christmas
won?
Cash.
I believe it was Georgia.
Georgia
Elite,
Elite, I think.
because they ended up losing to Family First in the championship. While Georgia Elite.
All right.
But the next game is at 12. Dwayne, you got this one. Fly By Night versus Shockwave.
Ooh. I mean,
Y'all can't.
of course I'm going to pick
Yeah,
my
I know.
team.
Come on now.
Low, I'm pretty sure. you
Should be a
picked
good
Shockwave.
game. Should be a good game.
It should be though.
They played us tough last year.
Next game, low. Shockwave versus Georgia Elite.
That's gonna be an exciting game. I like Wade, but I think it's gonna be an exciting game. I'm looking forward to this game, actually. Really looking forward to this one.
Dwayne, I'm pretty sure you're going the same way.
DKTV said Slaughterfest.
Yeah, I
Which
mean,
game
I
gonna be a
can't-
Slaughterfest?
Yeah, which game is gonna be a Slaughterfest?
I mean, it's one of the Shockwave games.
Howard G.
It's one of the Shockwave games.
Howard G. Game of the week. Playoffs. YB and regular season. YB are two different teams. Believe it or not. Of course, there's no question about that part.
I don't know. I mean, I don't put nothing past Shockwave. Anybody y'all play, it's always a toss up. You know what I mean? Y'all pick and choose when y'all want to play. I don't know. I
The next
don't
one,
know. I don't get it.
Dwayne,
I can't disagree with that.
the two Georgia teams.
Just like they
will be
just said right
playing.
there. Playoff.
We got the
Shockwave
Georgia
and
Raiders
regular season
at
Shockwave.
Georgia Smoke. Who you got?
You said who?
Georgia Raiders at Georgia Smoke. I mean, Georgia has to win, but
The Raiders is 0-2, ain't they?
the Raiders are 0-2.
The Raiders 0-3.
I don't know.
It's for when they go other places.
Because actually, there are a couple of other 8-man teams called Raiders.
Didn't
there-
Georgia?
there's
But
other-
didn't Georgia Raiders just beat Gas?
Oh, he said Fly By Night and Wave is Slaughterfest.
You say what?
Did Georgia Raiders just beat Georgia Smoke?
That was like last season.
Couple seasons
They
ago.
beat
Two
them
seasons. 2 seasons ago.
last.
Georgia Raiders said they didn't beat everybody who played in the pro division.
That's what they said.
They didn't beat everybody, and that's why they understand why they wasn't.
I got Georgia Smoke.
When you got
They beat it with a
I
team
seen
full of line,
I
but
seen
they
them
beat us.
running routes on Instagram.
Smoke.
low
Oh, what was the game again?
smoking Raiders.
So here's the
Here.
so
I mean smoking Raiders.
so what I don't know, James, and maybe you can help me out. Is anybody got a babysit this weekend?
I think
or-
Rodney will be there for Raiders this week. Cause he wasn't there last week. I'm pretty sure he'll be there this week.
Oh, the Smoke players there.
So is Georgia Smoke have a starting quarterback still?
Did Gio get hurt? Did I miss something?
Okay,
I don't. Listen.
Okay, look, we don't
I don't.
know.
I know
We don't
some. I know some people had to leave early last week. I don't know who all these people are, and this is a legitimate question based on these picks. I don't know if there's anybody who had to leave early, so I need to know so I can make a.
What you working with?
I don't know. They ain't had no more games, so I wasn't sure.
But he didn't leave early.
All right, so
Everybody for smoke suspended.
Got smoked out.
it's safe to say that the MVP of last season will be there next week.
Yes.
All right, then I'm going Georgia Smoke. I just need to know. And who they playing again?
The Raiders.
Raiders.
Oh yeah.
I know one of the Raider players actually new acquisition over there with Smoke, so that's why I say it's easily Smoke.
Easily Smoke.
Easily Smoke.
Oh,
Who
the
you
Raiders
talking
might be
about?
offended by that.
Wait a minute. Are you breaking?
Go watch your film.
Are you breaking
Go
news?
watch your film. Don't ask me no questions.
Did
Go watch
somebody
your
leave
film.
Raiders
man.
and went to smoke?
Go watch your
That's
film.
what you just said.
It's not Rodney.
Daggone.
We wouldn't see that on film because that was last week.
No, go watch the film. man.
DKTV said they lose
Everything
no
on
key
film.
factors, so the people. So I'm not sure.
I'm just trying to
I'm
know
not
you
sure
breaking
who
news.
boosting up right there. Like,
Yeah, look. I don't know how that comment
yeah, how you
feels.
say that comment right there? They lose no key factor. What are you trying to say about some of these people?
I mean, he said.
He said they ain't lose
Yeah.
no key factor. God dog.
He said.
Oh man.
So the next game we have is Georgia Smoke at Joe World. Low.
Ooh. That's a good one.
Cowboy.
Oh, Cowboy going against his old team.
Cowboy.
Oh, one of his old teams.
Y'all got look. Wait. One of his old teams. And I'm in that same boat. Hey, look. So look, who y'all got right? 1-on-1. Cowboy or Leno?
What you mean one on one?
Open field. Cowboy or Leno?
That's terrible just because no rusher should get a free shot.
I mean, if I'm rushing up the middle like Cowboy like to do, anyways, that's free as you gonna get.
He shouldn't get no free run. I don't think.
Nah, I feel it. I don't know, man.
Well, I don't know the health status of Cowboy because
Yeah,
he got injured.
that's what I was thinking right there. That's what I was thinking.
So I don't-
Hey, put that mask on,
I
man.
mean, with the mask, because he didn't wear the mask last.
He didn't wear the mask. He thought he was safe.
Yeah, so
So I don't know what
he
happened.
got a cut, and I think it requires stitches.
Yeah.
But it's been a week. Stitches is like he should be fine with his mask.
I ain't playing with no stitches.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that'd be
On my face?
I think that'd be just
I'm light skin.
50-50 right there. I mean, Cowboy is very good at open. If you give him an open field, no block rush,
I got Cowboy.
he's
I got Cowboy.
dangerous. You know what I mean? But Leno,
Now he's not hurt. I've seen him make some cuts and
I'm about to say Leno
that
is designed to make somebody miss one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just think it. If it was one play, I would take Leno. If he had one play, then yeah.
Oh, he
Well-
did have his mask on? Okay, look, I ain't see it. The mask see through. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. We gonna see. Mess around, go spray it if you
Yeah,
want
Leno
to.
got the craziest moves. I agree with that. Yeah. If it's one play, I'm definitely take him.
I haven't seen him go spray that often with Joe World though.
Joe Oregon feel like they got a line.
Yeah. So we gonna see. So what?
So where we at
y'all
right
bet?
now? Did we pick
y'all
yet?
do y'all picks? My bad.
We at Joe World and Smoke.
Tell her, man. That's, you right. 50 watches and on tell her. You right, man. What y'all doing, man?
I know, man. The content
Put them likes
there,
up,
man.
man.
Content there. Go get it.
And all y'all should have already subscribed by now.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, everything.
It was up to 50 a minute ago.
Hey, look. They don't hold back in the comments though. Comments ain't the issue.
Yeah, everybody comment and subscribe and like would be good, right? We picked already. We ain't
It's on you.
Oh, what's the game again?
The game is Smoke and Joe World.
Oh, that's right.
Smoking Joe World.
So I picked
Smoke last.
Smoke the last
Y'all both
game.
did.
See, I picked Smoke to go 0-2 last week, and they went 1-0-1.
1-0-1, yes.
I'm gonna go Smoke. Who picked?
Y'all both picked Smoke.
Oh, did we?
Dwayne.
Come on down, bro. It's open door. Everybody welcome to be on the podcast.
Damn. Yeah, I'm on. Just because I want to push, I'm going to go ahead and pick Smoke.
Okay,
What
y'all.
game was that?
Y'all both picking
Oh, you
Smoke.
picked the same game?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go opposite that time.
They gotta be
Next
upset in
game
there
we
somewhere. Unless it was for.
Look on the side. Just gotta hit that heart. And when you hit that heart, Billy, it opens up all the likes and all the other stuff. Just gotta push the button.
We got on you, Dwayne. We got 4-4 versus Georgia Raiders.
You said 4-4 on Raiders.
You should have to leave it as long as you
I don't
you
even
subscribe.
know
You gotta make sure you
who's
subscribe.
playing this week.
You're on your phone. Everything's there.
Hey, but look, I mean,
on both teams.
And he got a tablet, JT.
Hey.
He can do everything on his.
Look, so my question, James, right?
Got everything. Got the like button. Everything.
Rosters open back up.
The rosters are open until 5 p.m.
5
tomorrow.
p.m. So
do
yeah,
not
you-
call me at 5:30 talking about they just
Oh, you
got
on a
off
computer,
work because
Billy?
they had all week.
You already picked all the games?
No, I'm just letting them know.
No. We just saying, right? Rosters open back up. We don't know who might be over there with 4-4. That's something y'all got to think about.
That's a good point. What's the next game?
We waiting on Dwayne.
Oh, Dwayne ain't picked yet.
Man,
4-4 Georgia Raiders.
I got 4-4, but I don't even know who playing. But I got 4-4.
There go another good question, huh? Does anybody have to babysit for 4-4 this weekend, James? we don't know who we.
Y'all acting like Raiders be out there 30 deep.
I mean,
All right, let me just ask this question. 4-4 quarterback is gonna be there, correct?
he should be there.
He never left early.
Yeah,
played
He ain't leave
should-
early.
he should be there.
I
He should
wasn't
be
there for
there.
saying games. I don't know who all played. So.
Yeah, he should be there.
All right, who you pick?
I picked 4-4.
I got 4-4 too.
And then the last game of the day, though.
He said 4-4 with 8 people there.
4-4
As long as it's the right 8, you all right.
versus Joe World.
Ooh,
Hey, Billy, you over there being old too.
Yeah,
I'm
this
gonna go Joe World.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Joe World.
And Joe World versus who? 4-4.
Dwayne, I know who you picking. You
I
wanna-
don't even know who's playing, man. This is kind of messed up.
I could see Joe World. You see that comment right now?
I think I need to make
true.
up some games
Yeah,
too,
playoffs.
man.
Yeah,
That's
playoffs.
what's upsetting me too.
A lot of 4-4 characters.
Oh, for real?
I mean, y'all worried about this.
And
For
they got
real, for
playoffs.
real. I know a lot of people ain't showing up just because it's Father's Day on all the other teams that y'all were picking. So, just saying.
I saw my dad earlier.
I'm just saying.
I saw my dad earlier. I
I'm
can make it to
I'm-
this game.
You
It's a late game.
went Joe World? I'll go 4-4.
And what time our game?
Shockwave, you're at 12 and 1:15.
Cause I think Ray had the wrong thing on the group me, didn't he? They had like a 9 o'clock game or something.
I don't know.
We gotta make sure we got that updated.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4-4.
Okay, you went 4-4.
Okay.
All right, good. We got. We got.
I say Joe World. Joe World.
So y'all got 1, 2, 3, 4.
See, I be having that insider information, man. You gotta pay me for
7.
my expertise.
So again, this week y'all have 7 differences. Last week
Okay.
y'all had 7 differences. I just gotta figure out which 7 it was.
Okay.
So, okay, so, yeah, so we're gonna have another great week of football.
Let's see.
I would love to see some upsets to give us something to talk about. Yeah.
What would you consider an upset in the pro division, James?
Out of the games,
Yeah.
Let me
Give me two upsets.
I don't know how you picked that pro division.
any upsets that I would see.
Two teams for us was Georgia
My
Elite.
upsets would be
Is that their name still? No, whatever the fuck that is. You know what I mean?
Georgia Elite, what look like
Okay.
the Browns.
Yeah. Georgia Elite and then Fly by Night. That's the two we supposed to play for pro. Like we can win either one of those.
I think see, people gonna say I'm being funny no matter what. People gonna think I'm hating. That's why I don't do the picks. No matter what I say, I don't like your team. If I say anything about, see, James always hating on us.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm not. I could care less who win any of these games. I
league
think
owner came
the
back.
first upset I would see would be Raiders versus Smoke.
Okay, they done upset them before.
Oh, yeah,
See,
for
me,
me, Smoke gonna jump
I take
all.
into
Smoke gonna
account
jump all
when
over
people
that.
are missing.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying? Y'all,
okay.
the players don't, but I
Okay.
do. And when Smoke lost to them that week, they were missing quite a few people.
You talking about Raiders? Raiders
Yeah.
were missing people.
No, when Raiders beat Smoke,
Oh, okay. okay.
Raiders were Smoke was missing
So
people.
what you trying to say about this week? Somebody gonna get some people?
Both teams are. Raiders are always missing people. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
But if they were to win, I think that would be an upset.
Okay.
Hell, if they beat 4-4, it'll be an upset.
I
So,
don't count.
I don't see. Because in the Predators YB, that could go either way. Predators Fly by Night. I like Fly by Night's direction. So
He said Smoke and beat them with high schoolers.
Elite and YB. You could say YB is a favorite, but I don't think that would be an upset if Elite won.
They just got more pieces. That's what I
Fly
feel
by
like.
Night and Shockwave. Again,
Elite got
I
more
could say
pieces.
you could say Shockwave is favorite, but I'm not sure I'm ready to call that an upset because of Fly by Night's progress. They probably would. Again, I don't think anybody would have them favored, but I wouldn't be shocked if they won.
That would be considered an upset.
Nah.
By definition, that's an upset.
I tell you, he's a politician.
No. An upset to me is a game that the team had no business winning. I could see Fly By Night beating Shockwave. Not every week, but I could see it happening.
If I bet on that 4-4 Smoke game, I would have lost my card.
And
Yeah.
and with the
I would've lost.
4-4 Joe World game, I think on any given Sunday, Joe World can beat anybody. They have talent.
You think 4-4 is even fully loaded? Them beating Joe World. Joe World beating them would be an upset for Joe World.
Fully loaded?
Both
Nah.
teams fully loaded.
Nah, 4-4
Was
Say
winning.
4-4 be the
4-4
favorite.
missing anybody in the playoffs?
4-4 winning.
Not that I'm aware of.
Good point, James.
Who won that game?
Good point.
Joe World won.
Joe World.
Exactly.
Good
That's what
point.
I'm asking.
Joe World has talent.
Oh, I know.
That was an upset.
Yeah. It was.
Huh? Now, last
was
season,
upset.
that was an upset.
That was upset. Yeah.
That was an upset because nobody expected it to happen, but they had the talent to make it happen. This season, I still think they have the talent, and I wouldn't pick them on any given Sunday, but they are capable.
Look at that last comment, man. That's hilarious.
That's funny.
And then,
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
and then Rook makes a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, he do.
He is definitely a difference maker
He's a
at
difference
that rushing
maker.
spot.
Absolutely.
So,
Ain't just rushing. That boy
So-
coach just as much as anybody else, man. Rook knows
so
what's
like
going
I
on.
said, this week That was the only two upsets I can really find.
Okay.
Favorites and upsets to me are different. But yeah.
All right.
Be a good week.
So,
Can we get a heads up of where the film crew gonna be at?
Well, I mean,
They probably just
guess-
follow the game of the week,
Okay.
probably. Right?
Since it's only 5 games at McNair.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, they have a short
Exactly,
week
okay.
over there.
The people-
at Carver, we're not going to be over there.
Yeah, people be guessing all the time.
Yeah, I mean, so we have, because
Follow the game of the week.
the comp division is playing their week 2 in 2 parts. So
Yeah.
next week they'll have games where the pro division will be off.
Yep. Thank you for that clarification.
So, so I guess part 2 of their schedule will be. I mean, y'all can go ahead and pick it now too. As a matter of fact, since we'll be out of town for that, let me go ahead and let y'all pick that. Well, no, because we'll be back. So now y'all. can
yeah,
wait.
we'll
be
do it
back.
next week.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, before we sign off, James, anything from the commissioner's house?
So, I know you weren't on the call, but Dwayne was. Just to recap, I did some of the people in the league know what happened to me on Saturday. I can talk about it now, but for a while I just sent videos. I didn't even want to talk about it. But I had another event on Saturday, and one of my vendors collapsed at the event, just dropped, and we performed CPR on him, but unfortunately he passed away while we were doing it. We got him back, but he didn't come back a second time. And so it was something that I had been thinking about for the safety of the players. So I'm now, inviting all the teams to designate someone that they would like to send to us so that we can have, we'll be sponsoring a CPR certification so that there'll always be multiple people at the fields that are able to perform CPR and know what to do. One of the things that I was saying, I was surprised that there were so many people at the event and a lot of people didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And a majority of his friends did not know what to do. They were just sitting there calling his name, saying, come on, but they didn't know what to do. And that was the first time I've ever had to perform CPR, and I did not realize how tiring it was. And when we were switching out, we didn't have a lot of people that could switch out because they didn't know the proper way to do the chest compressions. The breath part is easy, but you got to know the proper way to give the chest compressions to make them valid, as well as not hurt them. So we're going to be sponsoring that for the league so that we can make sure we're doing what we can to provide safety at minimum for our players, because it took 30 minutes for the paramedics to get there. Wow. 30 minutes. And I mean, I know unfortunately with the closing of Atlanta Medical Center and now there's another hospital closing, it puts they have to cover a wider area and there aren't as many of them. So I don't blame them. But in those situations, we want to be able to have people that can at least try to do what they can do. And I'm also looking for a grant to be able to get an AED, a portable AED, so that I can have one on site. So if anybody knows any avenues or anything like that, please hit me up. And because I just want to be able to make sure that I can do whatever I can for any of the players in any situation to make sure they can come back and play again.
Well,
Now, that's big, man. That's big. I mean, because, it's happened before.
Yeah.
No, but, Debo life had to be saved around the football field. Luckily, people had, enough people there knew CPR, you know what I mean? Because other than that, he wouldn't be with us. So that's some real stuff there. That's good.
So that's one of the things we're working on for that. And then, of course, Brawl for It All is coming up next month at the end of the month. We're going to be back at Mud Creek and Tremore Park. You know, we're excited about that. The teams lists are big. We're looking at having. It's possible we'll have close to 90 teams this year in all the divisions. So that's exciting for us.
Yeah, don't let them DC teams come back here and do. You know what I mean? It's y'all home, man. We right here in our backyard.
I just want a good tournament. I don't really. I know it's great when our Atlanta teams can win and defend.
Yeah.
But I just want a great tournament, and the best team that wins that day wins.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if all of our Atlanta teams win, it'd be great. But then, of course, it would be fixed according to the out-of-towners.
Hey, they gonna talk.
But you know, I just want everybody to come out and have a great game and play and compete. And then I know. Prior to that, we got some tournaments coming up in Virginia Beach. And I know Joe World is representing us in Colorado. So hopefully we can go out there and bring those championships back to Atlanta. That would be awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So, you had no message to the league or nothing? Any concerns coming up in the future?
I'll just say continue to read the policies.
Okay.
Because we do enforce them. And, you know, just like if you go to court, one of the things the judge will tell you, I did not know, is not an excuse. Ignorance of the law is no excuse, and it doesn't work. So read those policies. We will enforce them, and, you know, we got to make you disappear. We got to make you disappear. But
pick up your trash.
Definitely.
Please pick up your trash. Both fields. I don't care where you at.
You know,
pick up your trash.
The trash. When we get to the fields this Sunday at McNair specifically, all tents need to be set up on the gates on the tracks. If you're not playing, you're not setting up on the grass. So until you play, you're setting up on the track like we had to do at Lithia Springs because the trash was astronomical. And, you know, people get those French fries and all of those things, and they leave them ground into the turf. And so you can't really pick them up, and then it can affect the field, which then can make the school not want you out there. So definitely pick up your trash. We'll definitely be fining for trash this week. I just can't keep doing it. We're grown men. It's about 6 or 7 trash cans out there. No reason for you to throw your trash next to the trash can or leave it in a clean little pile. So that's the only message I got.
All right.
Remember the second time you got to call out of work, you won't be going back.
So the fines, stuff like that builds up
Yeah.
based on repeat offenders.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's what I assume you meant by that, right?
Uh-huh.
Repeat offenders get a little bit more strict. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Sid, you got anything else, brother?
Nah, man. I mean, just tap into the Instagram. Like I said, I'm always posting news and information, whether it's, you know, various leagues, 5-star, you know what I mean? Anybody who wants to get tuned into the world, just please, you know what I mean, spread the word, like, comment, share. We here for y'all, you know what I mean? So help us out too. That's all I got. We might do meetup. I don't know. Again, follow me on Instagram. We might do meetup if I feel like it. Real talk, man. Everybody's still watching, man. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button to the YouTube channel, man. You know, this thing only gonna help us build you guys up better. You know, this is really all about ATL Flag Football. It's called ATL Flag Football Podcast for a reason. It's about the entire Atlanta community. So, you know, we want to continue to big up flag football, men, women, 5-man, 7-man, don't matter. We all about the build up of the ATL. James, you got anything else, Mr. Commissioner?
No. Have a great weekend. Like I said, we're having a cookout for Father's Day. If you want to bring anything to throw on the grill, please hit me up or hit PD up. Yeah. Enjoy yourself.
Got all Gemini party, man. Gemini party at the Avenue Saturday, day party.
Happy birthday, Lo.
Thank you,
Definitely
sir.
happy birthday.
Doing the Gemini party, man. Saturday at the Avenue, man. It's 3 o'clock
What time?
until 3 o'clock until
Okay. Gemini?
Yeah. So we're doing all Gemini party, man. Still Gemini season. Ain't that right, Tony? That's
right.
Still Gemini season, baby. We're gonna ride it out.
Still in effect.
Hey, man, with that being said, good luck to everybody this weekend, man. Everybody, man, come in there, behave yourselves, man. Let's have a good turnout, clean up the fields, do what we're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Keep respecting the league. Good trash talk, man, but leave it at that. You know what I mean? Dap it up at the end of the game. ATL Flag Football Podcast, and we out.